What would you have to do to get a line that has a different slope? Well, that would mean that whenever you increase one number, you would have to decrease the other number by more or less. And now we play a different game. Instead of doing blank plus blank equals 10, I'll say twice. So 2 times blank plus blank equals 10. What do I mean by 2 times blank? Well, let's play again. So let's roll. And I got 5. Ah, that's a good one to start. Because look, if I put 5 here, now I get 2 times 5. That's 10 already. That means I don't need anything. So that's 0 here. Let's do one more. 4. Ah, that's a brilliant one. So my game was blank and then 2 times blank. So 2 times 4, that's 8. So what do I need to get to 10? I need 2. Let's do one more. Ah, that's what I was afraid was gonna happen. If I do 2 times 6, then I get 12. Now 12 is already beyond 10. So this is where you need negative numbers. But that's okay, because in this graph here we can do negative. So I'm lucky. Because then what do I need to reach 10? So I'm already at 12. So I need to go back 2 units. So that means that the number that I need here is actually minus 2. And you know, mathematicians invent, because now it looks ugly, because it has a plus and a minus sign together and we don't know what to do with it. So mathematicians invented this thing called brackets. Well, we didn't invent brackets. I think people can use brackets in normal language too. But brackets are very useful in math because it tells you how to put these weird numbers inside an expression. Okay, so all that this says is that I have 12 and then I'm adding minus 2. Well, that means that I'm taking away 2. So now that gets to 10. Well, now let's draw this. But be careful, because we're not going to draw the big number here. We're only going to draw what came up from the die. So remember, we got a 5, so forget about that 2 there. That was just part of the game. But the rule is that we need to draw in the graph what came up from the dice. So I got 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I had to add nothing, so there was this point here, 0. It's not parallel to the one that we had before. The one that we had before was this one, and this one is not parallel. They actually touch at one point there, and then they go away, never touch again. And what this means is that, well, which of these lines do you think is steeper? Well, steeper means that when you move a little bit in this direction, it's going to move more in that direction. Think about a mountain. What does it mean for a mountain to be very steep? Is that when you move forward, if the mountain is very steep, you go up a lot. And if the mountain is not that steep, you move forward and then you go up just a little bit.